Jo Ann, thanks for sitting for the interview. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Could you explain very briefly what mindfulness is?
Mindfulness is a non-judgmental awareness of all that's around an individual, whether it's out in the world or whether it's an internal feeling. Just being aware, but non-judgmentally.
And how is it something that we can, or is it something that we can practice in our daily lives?
Well, you can practice it in two ways. One, there's a more formal practice where you sit and pay attention to sensation and to your breath. And then a more informal way is to register your attention throughout the day. You know, yes, you can come back to sensation and breath in your own person, but also paying attention to a flower that's blooming, or the temperature of water, or the expression in someone's eyes. It's just noticing and really directing your attention to everything that's around.
Can you explain the relationship between mindfulness and certain other Christian practices, such as centering prayer?
Absolutely. Mindfulness is a practice where you really learn to get still. And getting still, you begin to see the workings of your mind, and you learn how to direct your attention from thought in the mind back to sensation and breath. And in that practice, coming back over and over, you really get the sense of being still. And bringing that sense of stillness to the practice of centering prayer or contemplation makes it very rich.
You also speak to the relationship between mindfulness and stress.
Absolutely. Mindfulness and stress, you can't be mindful and be stressed. You can feel the sensation of stress and notice it, but in the very mindfulness act of noticing, the stress is reduced. And then, by being mindful, you begin to notice your thoughts and how you perceive things. And so often it's our perception that causes the stress, not the actual stressor. So by changing your perception, you begin to have space from the stress, and you're able to make different decisions about it and be more at ease with it. Sometimes there are things that we have no control over, death, illness, and learning to be with those painful things in a mindful way is so much easier on the body. And you learn to move through the pain a lot quicker because you're paying more attention to it, not trying to shove it away. But it's quite an interesting juncture when you think of mindfulness and stress at the very same time. And learning to do that in the moment is quite remarkable. So, let's begin. Okay, let's begin again. Let your body come to the cushion. Place your feet on the floor. Place your back against the chair, the sofa. And really sit. Just notice if you have any tension around your bones, and let go. Gather your attention and place your attention on your hands. Your hands can rest in your lap or hands on your thighs. But notice where you touch and notice the sensation there. Then notice the air that touches the hands. Take your attention deeper and see if you can sense the movement, the sensation within your hands. Staying connected to the sensation of the hands. Keep part of your attention there and place part of your attention on your feet. Just wiggle your toes. Notice your feet inside your socks, inside the shoes. Notice how your feet gently press through the shoes, touching the floor. And with careful attention, you can feel the floor pushing back. So you're connected now to your hands, to your feet. Now place part of your attention on your back. And if your back does not quite touch the chair, then you want to, in the future, keep a pillow behind your back for support. Now with your attention on your back, just notice the movement of your breath as you breathe in the back of your lungs. Notice how that moves your ribs. Sensation is very subtle, but as you hold your attention there, you can feel the contact that you have through the back of the chair. And again, with careful attention, see if you can't feel the chair pushing against your back. Now you're connected to the sensation in your hands, in your feet, in your back. Place part of your attention on your seat. As you sit comfortably, just notice how the seat of the chair pushes back. The more you let go, the more fully you sit, the more support the chair offers. And as you notice, you'll begin to notice sensation. Now you're connected to the sensation in your hands, the sensation in your feet, the sensation in your back, the sensation in your seat. Now bring part of your attention and place it on your breath. Inhale and follow your inhale. Exhale and follow the exhale. Begin to notice the sensation, the difference in the body as you inhale and you exhale. On your next inhalation, count to 4 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you exhale, count 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And just continue counting through your inhale and counting back through your exhale. When the thought appears, notice your thought and just bring your attention from the thought back to the breath and right to the numbers that you're counting. As you complete your next exhalation, counting back to 0, then just let go of the numbers. Inhale and follow your inhale. Exhale and follow your exhale. Begin to notice on your exhalation how your shoulders soften, how the chest softens. Begin to register a sense of letting go as you exhale. Now, on your next exhalation, say to yourself the number 10. Use the word 10 until no more breath is exiting. Inhale. Counting backwards, say the number 9. Again, use that word 9 till all the breath is gone. On your next exhale, you'll say the word 8. Then continue, decreasing your number on each exhalation until you come to 0. Again, when you come to the number 0, just return to the inhale, the exhale, and stay connected to the sensation in your hands. feeling your connection to the sensation in your hands, staying connected to your breath. Allow your eyes to open, just looking down over your knees in front of you. When the eyes open, you hear more around you. But stay strong with your connection to your hands and to your breath. Now bring your attention up and just include everyone in the room. Any comment or question? Was it like usual, or was it different, or any problems?
That was great.
Good. Isn't it interesting, the more you do it, how the entry becomes more solid, the access to the stillness is more available. It doesn't mean that the thoughts don't come still fast and furious, but your ability to connect is more available. Okay. Are you game for a long one? All right. We're going to shoot for 20 minutes, okay? All right. Yes, I know. That's
I can hear it, but it doesn't distract me at all. Absolutely. Because I don't have anything to do with them. So I don't.
right. They're not yours.
Well, if I was
Right.
at home and I heard the children or something going on, that would distract me. Things that don't influence people.
Well, the more you practice, the more you have distractions. It's like any kind of training. You're training your mind to come back to sensation and breath. And the more your mind begins to accept the space between stimulus and reaction.
Because if you were going to do this at work, it's not going to be fun. Those are the ways. I can't block it out. It doesn't seem that it's going to be effective. If I always have to be completely quiet in my own little room, then how does that work when I'm not in my own little room?
Exactly.
And I'm finding the opposite. I'm finding, because I work by myself,
Yeah.
and I can't, the distractions don't bother me when I'm doing it. It's the art distractions that we tune them out. But I'm finding how much I tend to enjoy the quietness. And when I come out of that office and enter into the rest of the world, I don't like the noise anymore.
Really, it's louder.
Louder, it's almost obnoxious. It bothers me. I don't cut the radio on in the car anymore like I used to. I used to be one blaring the tunes all the time. And I like my quiet now. It's weird.
It is, yeah, it's good. It's good. And, you'll find a balance. But it's good to know that when you're free of all that stimulus, you can enjoy the quiet. Mm-hmm.
Your daughter will help you with that balance when she is in the car with you.
Yes.
Turn on the radio.
Or when she's in the bathroom getting ready in the morning. We go to full concert.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
She's a singer. Very good singer.
Oh, I would love that.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Any questions? Any more? All right, well, let's just get right back at it. Okay, let's begin. Bring yourself to your cushion. Let your hands rest in your lap or on your thighs. Let your feet touch the floor. Let your back touch the back of the chair. And sit fully into the seat. Bring your attention to your hands now and notice where your fingers touch and notice the sensation there. Be aware of how the air touches your hands and that sensation. Then take your attention within your hands, inside, and find the sensation inside your hands. Maintain connection to your hands and place your attention on your feet. Wiggle your toes. Find your feet in your socks, in your shoes. Direct the feet to gently press on the floor and see if you feel a gentle pushback. Now you're connected to your hands and to your feet. Place part of your attention on your back. Notice where your back touches the back of your chair. As you breathe, notice how your ribs move. And just stay alert to any sensation there. You're connected to your hands, to your feet, to your back, to your seat. And as you observe your seat, sit fully. Feel the gentle push, the support from the chair. Now place part of your attention on your breath. Inhale and follow your inhale. Exhale and follow your exhale. Stay alert to the movement of the breath and place part of your attention on the sensation in your hands. Inhale and follow the inhale. Exhale and follow the exhale. If a thought appears, just note that thought and direct your attention right back to the sensation in your hands and place part of your attention on your breath. On your next inhale, count 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you exhale, count back 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And just continue. When you finish your next exhalation, counting back to 0, then let go of the numbers. Stay fully connected to the sensation in your hands and just follow the breath. Drop the thought, come back to sensation, place part of your attention on the breath. Soften your chest. Soften the shoulders. Feel the support of your chair. Find sensation in your hands. Place part of your attention on your breath. Include everything around you, all sounds, the temperature, with your next inhale, begin again. Let go of thought. Find sensation in your hands. Place part of your attention on your breath. Empty completely and begin again. Stay with the sensation in your hands. Stay with the movement of your breath. Open the eyes and look down right in front of you. Feel the support of your chair. Bring your eyes up to include all of us.